spending all that money for products that could be found at CVS? Literally just leave the treatment on while my head is still in the sink. She was detangling. She didn't get to the blow dry part. She was just detangling it, and she goes, "Oh, by the way." Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Ebony and I'm Erica, and here's our experience with high-end salons versus affordable salon visits. Now, we've been to our fair share of salons over the years. They're a big part of our hair routine, as most of you guys know, but also they come with their fair share of different prices. So if you haven't seen any of those videos, here are some quick highlights. To see all that they entail, I'll have the videos listed down below, also up here somewhere. After this video, make sure you go check out those videos because it'll kind of make sense with what we're about to say. So we're going to reverse engineer this video and show you guys results from high-end salons and our results from low-end salons. Now keep in mind that any of the results from any of our salon visits always, it's usually either a blowout or a
blowout and a press.
Yeah, blowout and a press. Nothing too out there, so we're just going to take a quick look. And honestly, I don't blame people for seeing this and thinking, wait a minute, you guys paid close to 200 bucks for the same result for something that can cost you around 45, 50 bucks. Also, comment below if you want a part 2 of this video. A part 2 would include like whether salons really overcharge. I feel like that's a whole nother video in and of itself. Let us know in the comments what you think about that, and we can kind of like go into that for another video. But for right now, this video, we're just going to break it down as much as we can. So let's take into an account of what they have to offer, because that's actually pretty important into why someone would pay the amount that they're paying at the salon. So let's start with Drybar. For about $45, $40 depending where you are, they actually do create this like high-end salon experience. They try to, but like the price is pretty affordable. They offer you tea, water, or coffee, and then sometimes at the front desk they have cookies there.
Which are good.
I know they are, but after this year I have a feeling they aren't going to be there anymore. But with all that, their hair services are pretty standard. For example, they don't do any haircuts or coloring services. And you think for such a cheap salon price, you think the products would be pretty average, but no, they actually work pretty well. They have this mudslide hair mask that will forever be a deep conditioner favorite of ours. I know Ebony loves it. Yeah, I had actually bought it. They do sell these products on their own. They use it on your hair in the salon, but you can actually buy it. The products are actually pretty expensive. They're really pricey for like the individual ones. So it's confusing as to how products that are so expensive are offered in a salon that's super cheap. Well, keep watching and you'll find out. Now moving on to products and services with our high-end salon experience. The products are actually pretty expensive as well. So it actually makes sense that our salon day will be on the pricier side. Yeah, these salons usually have like specialty services for your hair, along with like regular services that you will find in a salon that does include cut and color. So these specialty services, especially at the salons we've gone to, they include head spas, which are pretty much like a facial for your scalp, and then they have programs actually catered to what your hair needs. So sometimes they have hair growth programs, and then sometimes they have programs offered for dry or oily scalp. And then more specific to the client, I know when we go to visit these places, our hair gets over the top attention. So that's essentially one of the factors that goes into how much you pay at a salon. Now if you watch our videos, you know our hair responds well to top-notch hair tools. So, does Drybar make the cut? So at Drybar, they use their own brand of hair tools. Now considering that I'm going there for a blowout and press, you think that I'd be good with just a blow dryer and a flat iron, right? Well, I will say this, they actually do a good job of what they have. Like, with their blow dryer and flat iron, I'm happy with the results. But sometimes, especially when it comes to deep conditioning, your girl needs her heat. And when they do deep conditioning at Drybar, they literally just leave the treatment on while my head is still in the sink. So I don't have a hooded dryer or anything, and sometimes it's needed for my hair to really get that product in there. The more high-end salons are usually working with better equipment, and they don't have that just for looks or just for show. It really does help with the quality of your results when it comes to your hair. So not only hooded dryers, but micro mist steamers, scalp cams, and infrared hair dryers. They invest in equipment that's going to help the hair beyond the salon chair. So yeah, it's going to be a costly hair appointment, but at least you know what you're paying for. Right. Now there's one exception when we said that high-end products make sense in a high-end salon. Well, there was one instance where we went to a high-end salon and the products they were using on our hair was actually from the drugstore. It was actually my salon experience, but somebody actually commented on that video and said, girl, you're spending all that money for products that could be found at CVS. So this is not only where equipment, but paying for time comes in. Time is big when it comes to how much you're paying. I know at Drybar, the way they have it set up, it's like a constant flow of clients, and they really do work to get you in and out. Like, I've never been there for more than an hour, maybe an hour 15 tops. Yeah, because they do have like hour time slots. Right, they have time slots. So it's like a revolving door of clients all the time. So you're done with one client, boom, next, here comes the next client. That's how it works. So I guess their high-end products are offset by how many clients they get in a day. Now, a high-end salon is different. It's almost like 2 hours you're spending up in there. But again, their service model is different. So yeah, they take their time with your hair using their equipment, specialized programs depending on what your hair needs. And that takes time, but time is money. Yeah, whenever we go in there, like it feels like we're their only client and they have all day, which is nice because you don't really feel rushed. Now with this one, I think everybody is familiar with. Charging for length and how much hair you have. Yes, that is still a thing. Now Drybar wins with this because no matter how much hair you have, how long your hair is, it's going to be the same price. They got you. But then you have high-end salons where an extra charge is tacked on to the original price depending on how much hair you have. You have a lot of hair, which then adds to the time being spent on it. So in their eyes, length is time is money. I know some salons do that, sometimes some of them don't. I know with me, when I went to one of these high-end salons, I was in the middle, she was in the middle of doing my hair. She was detangling. She didn't get to the blow dry part. She was just detangling it, and she goes, oh, by the way, it might be an extra charge because first of all, detangling took forever. And I'm gonna admit my hair it needed help with detangling stuff, so it was gonna be a long time stuff. But usually they tell, I had a feeling they were gonna do that, but I just feel like sometimes they should tell you before. But yeah, it happens. I mean, I'm not mad at it and stuff. Like, I get it. I understand why. By the way, this is based off of our own experience with particular salons and what we want specifically done to our hair. So if you have more to add, let us know in the comments so we can get the conversation going. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye!